Hello, and welcome to Cultural Apologists React for today, September 13th, 2024. This is an AI-generated podcast and can make mistakes. Use it for generating possible ideas, but don't rely on it as an authoritative guide to the day's news or to the details of cultural apologetics. Story: Sony has revealed its PlayStation 5 Pro console, an updated version of its current machine with enhanced technical specifications, including a 2 terabyte solid-state drive and improved graphics processing unit (GPU). The digital-only console will launch on November 7th for £699 to $699. It boasts a 45% increase in graphics rendering and support for advanced ray tracing and 8K mode. Games patched to support the upgraded hardware will be labeled PS5 Pro Enhanced. Industry opinion is divided on how well the console will fare, but analyst Piers Harding-Rolls expects sales of around 1.3 meters units during the launch window and 13 meters by 2029. So how might we think about this story from the standpoint of cultural apologetics? The unveiling of Sony's PlayStation 5 Pro console has sparked intense debate within the gaming community, with some hailing it as a revolutionary upgrade and others lamenting its hefty price tag. However, beneath the surface-level discussions about technical specifications and market trends lies a more profound narrative about the cultural politics of technology and consumer desire. This commentary argues that the PlayStation 5 Pro console embodies the contradictions of late capitalist ideology, as diagnosed by Terry Eagleton in his seminal work, Ideology: An Introduction. Specifically, it represents a fetishization of technological progress that masks the underlying social relations of production and consumption. In Ideology, Eagleton contends that ideologies function to legitimize dominant power structures by creating a sense of coherence and naturalness around them. Eagleton, 1991. The PlayStation 5 Pro console can be seen as an ideological apparatus that naturalizes the relentless pursuit of technological innovation, reinforcing the notion that progress is solely measured by incremental upgrades in processing power and graphics rendering. This creates a self-perpetuating cycle where consumers are driven to constantly upgrade their hardware to keep pace with the latest developments, fueling a culture of disposability and waste. Furthermore, the console's emphasis on PS5 Pro Enhanced games, which are specifically patched to take advantage of the upgraded hardware, serves as a prime example of what Eagleton terms commodity fetishism. Eagleton, 1981. The labeling of these games creates an aura of exclusivity and prestige around them, obscuring the fact that they are, in essence, merely reworked versions of existing titles. This strategy reinforces the idea that technological superiority is a marker of cultural sophistication, masking the underlying labor processes and economic interests that drive the production of these games. Moreover, the PlayStation 5 Pro console's hefty price tag of £699, $699 raises questions about accessibility and class inequality in the gaming community. As Eagleton notes in The Idea of Culture, ideologies often serve to mystify social relations by masking contradictions between different groups. Eagleton, 2000. The console's premium pricing creates a symbolic divide between those who can afford it and those who cannot, obscuring the fact that this is not merely a matter of individual choice, but rather a reflection of broader structural inequalities. However, some might argue that the PlayStation 5 Pro console represents a democratization of high-end gaming technology, making it more accessible to a wider audience. Yet, as Eagleton argues in The Illusions of Postmodernism, such narratives often serve to conceal the persistence of existing power structures beneath a veneer of novelty and progress. Eagleton, 1996. The console's launch may be seen as a spectacle that momentarily distracts from the underlying issues of class inequality and environmental degradation, which are systematically marginalized in the dominant discourse around technology. In conclusion, the PlayStation 5 Pro console embodies the contradictions of late capitalist ideology, reinforcing a culture of disposability, fetishizing technological progress, and masking social relations of production and consumption. Through its emphasis on PS5 Pro Enhanced games and premium pricing, it creates a symbolic divide between those who can afford it and those who cannot, obscuring broader structural inequalities. As Eagleton's work reminds us, ideologies are not fixed entities, but rather dynamic systems that adapt to changing historical contexts. Therefore, it is crucial to critically examine the cultural politics of technology and consumer desire, lest we become complicit in perpetuating the very power structures we seek to challenge. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Cultural Apologists React. Be sure to come back tomorrow for a new take on the day's news from the standpoint of Christian cultural apologetics.